Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. I'm Adrian H. Nelson of Oceanic Great Life from the beautiful Cape Town in South Africa. This is a general reading for Cancer from the 15th till the 22nd of March 2020. So Sun, Moon, Rising and Ascending for Cancer. So whether you're Cancer, cross-watching, interested in the Cancer, welcome to the channel. If it's your first time here, welcome. If you're coming back, thank you so much for coming back. My name is Adrian H. Nelson and I'm a holistic wellness practitioner. Okay, so this is the weekly reading. And just before we start, let's just connect in our heart space. So if I can ask you if it's safe for you to relax, just take a nice deep breath. Hold it a moment in your heart. Release and let it go. Okay, we're just going to take another nice deep one, opening that heart space and release and letting go. Okay, now before we start, just letting you know that for those of you that follow my weekly channel, you'll know that my neighbors are renovating. So if there is any sort of banging, drilling, anything like that at any point in time, I do apologize for that. If it gets too much, I'll stop the recording, but we're going to go ahead and do the reading. Okay. Feel more than welcome to subscribe to the channel, like the video, share with your friends. What I'm going to do is I'm going to look into, oh, my cat is going bonkers. I am going to look into the recent past, look into the present. Oh, that was fast. Recent past, present, and immediate future for the collective consciousness of Cancer. Okay, as you say, whatever resonates with you, take that for you. Let's turn that around. Whatever resonates with you, take that within your heart, and then whatever is really for you, just release and let it go. You know, with peace, like a ship sailing past in the night. If you want to have a personal detailed reading for you specifically, this is looking good. If you want to have a personal detailed reading for you specifically, all the details to book that is in the description box. Okay. Fantastic. So let's see what we have, and I will show you the cards when I clarify. Okay. Okay. There we go. They went flying. What is this? 1, 2, 3. Let's actually turn them around. Okay. So the overall energy for your reading is Page of Cups. Okay. For some of you, there's an unexpected, beautiful little thing coming in. Okay. Look at my cat going crazy bonkers. Just ignore him. So, Page of Cups. There's something I'm going to clarify, but it doesn't seem to be that huge. But it could be something really, really nice, something unexpected. Okay. Maybe just a cup of coffee from somebody that you didn't expect it from, or something like that, small little bonus cupcake or work or something. But also, we never know what small things can lead to. Okay. All right. So for cards that came out, so I'm going to do this. I'm going to clarify, and then I'm going to end off for you with 2 oracle cards as well as a rune, because I love the runes. Okay. So in your recent past, you've got Temperance, you've got 2 of Wands, and you've got 3 of Pentacles. And then in your present, 15 till 22 March, there's the Justice card, 9 of Cups, and Ace of Pentacles. That's really fantastic. So this might not be this overall energy, Page of Cups. Something might actually come in initially and seem but once off is, not such a big deal. Maybe somebody's just trying to do something nice for you if you're in a bit of a space where you might be a little bit stressed on something, but that might actually lead to, something else that's really great that you actually didn't expect. And then immediate and future, King of Wands, and then King of Swords is right next to that. So that's quite cool. A lot of you are balancing the emotions with the logic. So kind of moving to new spaces, and Ace of Swords. Okay, I'm just going to pause this just to let the kitty out. All right, sorry about that. Gotta play ball, gotta, I know my kitty's a little bit spoiled, but I prefer to think of it as love. Adds so much joy to my life. Okay, so let us start clarifying, and we're going to clarify the Temperance card first, and this is beautiful. Okay, so let me just show you first of all what we have in the immediate past, because this energy is of course what's carrying you forward into your present moment. So there's the temperance. So a lot of you have you've been doing a lot of inner soul work, inner child work, shadow work, gone through some dark night of the soul journeys have taken place for some of you, and a lot of you are really kind of stepping into your power, really not only realizing but embracing who you are, all that you are, your potential, your capacity. And with Two of Wands, that you're very ready to move forward into the into your life. And Three of Pentacles, you are prepared to put in the work that is required for you to put in to get what it is that you'd like to have. And then you got the Justice card, the World, and the Five of Swords, okay, for your clarifying the Temperance. So many of you have become a lot more decisive than what you ordinarily would be. You've really embraced that sort of sun energy, there with Temperance, also realizing really who you are. And the universe is, a lot of you have come to the realization, the universe has been giving you those positive influences, that whichever way you go, you're never alone. You've always got universal support with you. And uh, many of you are very focused at this point in time in your earthly journey, the soul having a human being experience the here and the now, as opposed to, maybe looking more into the future, okay, or towards the future. So that is really fantastic. And there's quite a strong merging towards spirituality, which is great for those of you that are going that way, because that in itself actually is expanding your earthly journey as such. Okay. For those of you that are, in the sign of Virgo, I did a Virgo recording yesterday, and there was a very strong reference to Cancer. I'm not sure so much what it's about, so maybe, for those of you that are watching that as well, the Virgos, welcome. Let's see if there is, anything coming up there that resonates with you as well. Okay. So the Justice card, you there's a decisiveness, a sort of Leo energy, inner strength that might have you've always kind of known that it's there, but it was rather dormant. Uh, it's kind of like, you can have a neighbor and you guys on friendly terms, you wave at each other, but you just kind of walk past. So you say hi, no, I'm good, I'm cool, no, he. So you're not two-faced. I mean, that looked a bit two-faced now, but it's just that you're on friendly terms, but you're not exactly friends. But many of you have realized now that I might like to make friends with my neighbors. Okay, and for some reason I get a strong feeling towards gardening as well, which is actually cool because it strengthens the relationship that you have with the planet Earth, which is wonderful. Okay, and if maybe garden's not possible, you want to invest in a plant or something like that, just something that brings you more into the energy of life. Okay. And that in itself, the smallest act of love, really, it opens so much love for you, um, so many doors for you, so many opportunities just unlocking. And also, a lot of soul work has been done, a lot of letting go has been done, in the past. Maybe realizing that people that you thought will be part of your life. Um, for the rest of your life, or maybe you didn't think about it so much, but a lot of people that you thought would be walking the journey of life with you have kind of gone off the wayside. And so you're really looking forward to life in a very bright way, though. Okay. I'm not really saying that you've written people off, but it's more in a sense that you realize what was not really in the greatest flow of your plan, of your life, of your energy, and you yourself had the willingness to let go of those things that are not serving you in the most positive light. Okay, and therein, of course, is a fantastic, fantastic thing, because when you have the willingness to let go of what doesn't serve you positively, then what does serve you positively can really step to the forefront really powerfully and really strongly. Okay. I love this reading. I love this reading. I love this reading. And of course, if you want to get a flow of it, what I always recommend is if you want to kind of string it together, look at the reading that I did for you last week, how it flows in with this one. So the previous one, how it flows in with this one. And then also you watch next week to see how the energy going forward, how it flows and merges into each other, because obviously tarot forms a story. Okay. If you don't have that sort of patience to like the collective energy, then you can of course order yourself a personal reading. Okay. All right. So let's see, for the Two of Wands, we've got the Four of Pentacles, we've got the King of Cups, and we've got the Page of Cups. Do not complain. So, let me just grab that up there. So many of you really, sorry, you've kind of gone forward from that dream that you might like to have, that you had in your heart, that you thought, oh, that's nice, I'd like to have that, to really saying that you really want to have that now. Okay. So, Four of Pentacles. You might have had a spark of an idea where you want to go forward, what you'd like to do, and it might seem very ambitious, but you know that it will work, and not to worry that the resources, the money, the support, everything that you need for this to work is actually coming forward. If you can commit to it and if you can put in the work, then I feel that you really want to, you know what you want to have, but you do also want to put in the work, so that you can feel that you really deserve it, so you can own it in the end. It will happen really fast, because look at the King of Cups, boom, boom, boom. It checks all the boxes for you. With Saturn there at the back, you know, you're really kind of stepping into your full potential now. Okay. And with Page of Cups, there we go. Page of Cups again, the overall energy also in the recent past. Yep. So the idea that you had, it's really carrying forward, and it's really taking you everywhere. Okay. I love this. I'm going to clarify all the cards. I want to. Okay. I'm just going to have to run through it quickly. So I'm going to clarify them all for you, see where the story is going. I love this. I love this. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Let's see where we are going. And I'm a fellow Cancerian, so okay. All right, so let's just see last card in the recent past, following up on this very powerful page of energy. Page of energy, Page of Cups energy. So Three of Pentacles going forward. Things are starting to happen. You know, it's really starting to happen, and we're totally going to ignore that cat. And they're not only starting to happen, they're actually speeding up. Okay, so it's like the more confidence that you grow into what you're doing, the more it's speeding up. You've got the Knight of Wands, the King of Swords, and the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so it's making logical sense. The heart is smiling. It's really, really beautiful. So things are speeding up in a very positive way for you. Now we're looking at the present situation that you're having at the moment, the Justice card, knowing what's right for you, and I would actually say finally following through with it. Okay. For many of you, might have taken a very long time. You might have called it many things. Planning. Many of you needed to get the courage together to actually move forward. To be okay with maybe being in the public eye. Giving up those comfort zones, but after some thinking you realize this is actually what I want, and so now you're moving forward and you're embracing. And look at what you have: the High Priestess, the Page of Swords, and the Page of Wands. This is amazing. This is amazing, and I'm going to tell you now why this is so amazing. Because the High Priestess is coming through there, the soul being very free, and also you are finally, for many of you, Cancer, you are finally very okay with just doing what you do. Those that are on your side, fantastic. Those are not on your side, also fantastic. You are, I think you are not so concerned with pleasing others anymore, having their approval anymore, needing them to be okay with what you do. Okay, you're moving to the space where you're still respectful and still loving and all those beautiful things, but you are okay with people not being okay with what you do. Okay, which is really cool. And there's a decisiveness with the Page of Swords. Okay, and this is why this Page of Cups energy, which we also had in the recent past, and now in the present, you see that decisiveness over there. Oh, okay. I dropped some cards. Let me just get that. There we go. Okay. All right. So that was. There we go. Okay, that was over there. No, there we go. Okay, cool. Sorry about that, guys. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. So, yeah, you are really happy with your choices. You're really happy with your decisions. Um, Many of you are kind of going in that space where, for some reason, you are feeling quite sexy, which is perfect. Okay. Um, and you are very happy, Page of Swords, with your decisions. Okay, you are very happy with your choices, which is wonderful, which is really, really, really wonderful. Okay, let's us clarify in the present situation the Nine of Cups. So there's some resources coming in here. There's some help coming in here. I feel that as a direct result of this new confidence that you're kind of embracing, and what you might have thought of before as stubborn is now just understood by you and those people that are really on your side, because I feel there are many, as the next logical step for you. So Six of Cups, yeah, expanding, it's even more beautifully expanding. Okay, Eight of Pentacles and Ace of Pentacles, so the offers keep on coming in. So, and then the Ace of Pentacles followed over there, which is all, and it's more than just money. It's a feeling of deep reward that for many of you, you finally given the opportunity to live the fullest expression of who you are, kind of like the reason why you were born. But understand, of course, that that is happening as a direct result of you. Okay, so just to clarify, so what we have is you are embracing you, basically the full true version of you, the version that you're happy with, um, and then as a result of that, some offer is being given to you. So quite a beautiful offer that might not seem like the hugest offer at first. As a direct result of that, there's something more coming in, and then as a direct result of that, it kind of like expands and grows more rapidly than you might imagine, but you're quite okay with that. And with that okayness, with that confidence and that happiness that grows and shines from you, you kind of go very much almost into this Leo sort of energy. There is another big offer that comes, you go like, what? Okay. So that is amazing. Some of you might actually be on TV. There we go. Look at that. So clarifying, but then also in the present situation and the previous clarifying, two Ace of Pentacles right next to each other. I mean, one can't exactly make these things up. Oh, 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 oh. The Star, dreams coming true. Definitely dreams coming true. So much better than you would have imagined. Temperance, there's that fire, there's that shine, there's that, it's almost like unapologetically you, but in a very positive sense of the word. And the Emperor, and it's in that, I feel that many of you have been wanting to do one thing, but also, you've wanted to do your little Cancerian hermit sort of thing as well. But by opening everything and by coming from a space of love, everything is actually working out for you. Immediate future, King of Wands. There we go. Definitely following directly on that Emperor card over there. Okay, in the in the present, immediate future, King of Wands. You know who you are. You are happy with your life. You are running the ship of your own life, which is fantastic. Okay, nobody's telling you who you are, because you know who you are, and you are in that space, which is such a fantastic space to be in, where and I know, because everything started to change for me when I got there, is that you understand that everybody's always going to have some sort of opinion about you, about your life, about life in general. And whilst you are quite respectful of the fact that everybody's got an opinion and it's okay and it's fine, whatever they say about you doesn't have to become your opinion about you either, also. Okay. Yeah, you are taking your energy back. This is lovely. This is beautiful, Cancer. You're understanding that that the outside lashes, so to speak, that might come out, which you might have seen as the tongues a lot, but also realizing now that a lot of what you might have felt is holding you back was just really kind of, in a sense, you keeping yourself in a space of not having that 100% confidence of moving forward, but now you do. Now you kind of got that armor and you're really taking your power back, which is fantastic. You see, you are reaching for your power there. You've got the King of Wands, you've got the emotions, you've got the strength and the stability of heart. So you're like, this is who I am. Okay. Yeah. Five of Pentacles. It really keeps on expanding, guys. It really keeps on expanding. Okay. And the Queen of Wands, you are, because remember Cancer, which is ruled by the moon, be that you are Cancer or just got a very strong Cancer in your chart, you are ruled by the moon, which is, where the sun is kind of that very bold sort of male energy. The moon is that sort of very strong feminine energy. So you can almost think of it as mom and dad of the universe. And then, but many of you have been almost in this middle sort of energy with Mercury, which is closest to the sun. And Mercury is almost like the teenager of the universe, a fantastic sign, of course, ruling Geminis, which I love so much, as well as beautiful Virgos. But many of you have been in that energy where you have been a little bit flippy floppy. Okay. But you decided that you didn't want to be there anymore. And so by boldly moving forward, by almost embracing very strongly that sun energy, that is actually how you completely moved into that beautiful moon energy of who you are. And you are shining bright as diamonds, my beautiful people. Okay. And it's like the offers just keep on rolling. A very natural progression of things. Okay. And there we go, King of Swords, immediate future. You've got that decisiveness about you, that strong, almost silent sort of strength where people may have taken advantage of you before. You're not there anymore. You're not allowing that anymore. And it's not really the sort of thing that you have to communicate. You don't have to go put up a big board that says, you know, no longer available to be taken advantage of. Because remember, like 98% of our communication takes place on a subconscious level. All right. And that is actually what's so fantastic about, for example, a numerology chart, which is something that I do. Because the thing about numerology is that it says to you who you really are, but also very importantly, how others perceive you to be. Because who you are and how others perceive you can often be vastly different. And when you understand how other people see you, you can use that to the advantage of everybody. Okay? But you are getting into that space, Cancer, where you are having that full confidence of yourself, who you are so much that who you are and who others perceive you to be is exactly the same thing. Okay? So there's not such miscommunication where you mean one thing and people understand a different thing, because I feel a lot of you have cried many tears as a result of that. I know I most certainly have. So clarifying the King of Swords, we've got the Ten of Cups, fantastic, Seven of Swords and the Queen of Cups. So two queens next to each other. All right. So our light might have gone just a little bit dark. I'm in Cape Town in South Africa, and we're experiencing some power cuts at the moment. So I do apologize for that, but as with all else, we continue with our message. The positivity keeps on going forward. Okay? If the light is not going to shine from the outside, the light is going to shine from the inside. But the bottom line is the light is going to shine. Okay? All right. So, Ten of Cups. You are finally moving into that energy where you are fully accepting and embracing all of who you are. And as a result of that, amazingly, I didn't actually see this coming throughout the reading because I didn't think this is where it was going. And that's the beautiful thing about cards. A lot of times people ask me, so what are you going to tell me? I'm like, I don't know. That's why it's called reading the tarot. Ten of Cups, that beautiful home, family life that so many of you want is coming abroad. You are okay with things not being 100%. Some of you might have been real control freaks, but you're okay with things not being so 100% anymore. And there's your Queen of Cups. So because of this emotions that you are so fully embracing, um, even starting here with the Five of Pentacles, in fact, but because of these emotions that you are fully embracing, the fullness and greatness of who you are, it's almost like you're unlocking a whole set of blessings and miracles that were always yours, but you weren't quite ready for it. Okay. Yeah, going forward, there's quite a clarity about who you are with the Ace of Swords there. Ready for even new projects. Just be careful to not become too over ambitious. Be careful to not put too much on your plate. Okay. Remember to still pace yourself. Um, and when I say pace yourself, I'm not talking about limiting yourself. So clarifying the Ace of Swords, we've got the Nine of Swords, the Nine of Cups, and the Ten of Pentacles. So with the Nine of Swords and the Nine of Cups, as long as you can remain sober, clear as to who you are within the moment, and try, and oh, this is make perfect sense. So this is why you go into the love space, because you can get so overly excited sometimes, so many of you, that you can go a little bit overboard. But when you get a twin flame energy coming in, which is almost like the other side of your coin, so it's the perfect part of you, okay? It kind of keeps everything in balance for you. Also stops that overthinking that can take place sometimes. And together, this love that's coming in with Ten of Pentacles there is helping you to not only make a lot of money, but to keep your money. Okay. We're going to draw two oracle cards for the Page of Cups. Oh, okay. All there is to love has been there all along. There we go. So you're not creating anything new. It has been there all along. What is happening is that you are finally unlocking literally the blessings that have been yours all along. You are in that space now where you can be fully accepting of the love and light of who you are. We're not going to pick those up. It's just gonna. Okay, let's see. What do we have? Gates of Triumph. Look, look at how this just ties in with everything else. It says success expands in your life. And what could possibly be more successful for you, Cancer, than love? Okay, let's draw a rune for you. What do we have? So, Isa, stability. Um, oh, sorry, it was like that. Stability. So, really going forward, it's like you may not have realized it, but you were working on building a very strong foundation. And that foundation is now strong, that foundation is now ready. The wall is built about this high. And so now you're starting to add in all the details. So, like, it's starting to make sense where the door frames are going to be, maybe where the windows are going in. And so, success really expands in your life in beautiful, beautiful ways. And so it is. All right. So, Cancer, that's what I have for you. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you so much for your energy. Thank you so much for joining. May this reading serve you in beautiful, abundant, and positive ways. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. I will see you next week. Thanks so much. Bye.